Hello everyone, my name is Elizaveta. You're here at WelcomeTech channel, and here we are talking about the Global Talent Visa and how to get this visa. So today I wanted to talk about the step-by-step guide of how to get a Global Talent Visa. Actually, when people only discover this visa and only starting to gain information about that, it's so confusing to get to know everything that you must do to get the visa. So to make it easier, I suggest dividing the whole visa process in two parts. The first part, I will call it stage 1, the technician stage, and the second part is home office stage. So to get the visa, you actually need to get in touch with two organizations. The first is Technician. So Technician is a special organization in the UK that is called endorsing body. So it's actually the organization that has the right to evaluate talents and to say that this person is talented or not. If you get endorsed, if you get a special letter from this organization, that means that you can apply for visa, for Global Talent Visa. And the stage 2 is applying for the visa itself. It's called the home office stage, and the home office is an organization that will look at your passport, look at your visa history, and it won't evaluate your talent, it won't evaluate your skills. It will just evaluate of how capable you are of getting to the UK. So you don't have any criminal record in the UK and so on. When you're starting, first thing that you need to read is the Technician Guide. I will leave the link below to the Technician Guide. So basically this guide is about what documents you can provide to prove your talent to the technician, to this first stage. So you will need to apply your packet of documents to Technician, and this guide fully describes what you are going to apply. So talking about the documents, there are 4 types of documents that you need to apply for Technician. The first is CV, it's your resume. I think it's quite obvious. Then second is personal statement. Personal statement is a motivational letter, sometimes it's called, or cover letter, sometimes it's called too. So it's just a document that describes what are you going to do in the UK, why are you going there, and why you should be given this visa. Third document is 3 recommendation letters. So 3 recommendation letters is your talent proved by other talents. So you need to collect these documents from people who have some expertise in digital technology, and in your field of digital technology they are quite successful working in big companies and so on. So these are 3 people who need to recognize your talent. You're providing these 3 letters, and the 4th thing that you need to do is 10 pieces of evidence. Actually, pieces of evidence is not an easy thing to describe just in one video. I think I will make separate series of videos for describing all the criteria of pieces of evidence. So if you're interested, please leave a comment so I will know that it is interesting for you guys. These pieces of evidence, it's just basically the proof of your talent. So these could be also some letters, reference letters. So these could be like official metrics, like investors reports, maybe some conferences that you have participated in, articles and so on. So these are basically like everything that is related to your proof of your talent. This is the checklist of the documents that you need to send to Technician. We are discussing a lot of how to make these documents on this channel, right? So you can watch our other videos if you're interested. You're sending it to Technician, and then they are processing it. The time of processing will take about up to 8 weeks, but usually they are processing applications in 3 to 4 to 5 weeks, about that, and you will get your decision. You can get endorsed and be approved as a talent, and you can move to stage 2, or you can get rejected and not get endorsed and not move to stage 2. If you get rejected, you can appeal, and I really suggest you doing that even if you understand why they have rejected. I really suggest doing an appeal because after an appeal they will still make a negative decision, but after an appeal they will tell you what was wrong in your application. They will send you a document where they discuss and describe in detail what was wrong. So you really need that detail to make a new application. Sometimes it happens and it's okay. So if you get endorsed, if you get this positive letter, you can go to stage 2. Stage 2 is very easy, and actually if you have had a positive decision stage 1, it's almost 100% that you get in a positive decision stage 2. So it's, yes, as I said, stage 2, typical visa process. You just need to apply to fill a big questionnaire. Also, you need to prepare your documents and your family members' documents. So if you have, like, if you're married, your marriage certificate. If you have children, your birth certificate, and their birth certificate. So it's basically like that. Then you are applying to home office, and they are processing your application. Usually it takes, so they promise to process your application in 3 weeks, but they're not usually doing that. Sometimes it almost always it takes longer. But I think they're kind of balanced because the technician is processing faster and the home office is processing longer. And then they get you a positive result. During your home office visa application, you will also need to make your fingerprints and your photo taken. And also when your visa is approved, you will get a VINDET. So VINDET is like a visa that lasts for 30 days, and in 30 days you will need to move to the UK. And after you move to the UK, in 10 days you will have to take your BRP card. This is it. This are basically all the steps that you have to do after you get your BRP card. Is like your main document in the UK. It says what visa do you have, can you work or can't you work on this visa, and so on. So it's basically like your main document in the UK, and you will use it all the time. So yes, then you move to the UK and you can do anything there. I don't know, start working for a job and so on. So it's basically all the steps that you have to do to get a global talent visa explained in 10 minutes, right? So thank you very much for watching. Please leave your questions, comments down below. I will be really happy to answer them, and have a great day. Bye.